Hey guys, I know I'm really close today, but I want to do our read aloud of our other book, our Animal Babies book. So I wanted to be able to be really close to the camera so you'll be able to see the pages really well, okay? Okay, so our other read aloud that I've picked to read this week is called Animal Babies. I picked it, of course, because it is a non-fiction book, which means that it's true, just like Baby Bears. It also has a lot of those text features because non-fiction stories have text features, and this one has a lot of them, so we're going to be looking for those. And it also, of course, is about animals, which goes along with Baby Bears. So that was some reasons I chose this. Plus, it's got some really great facts that I think we need to know about animals. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Alright, this one is called Animal Babies by Andrea Pennington and Tori Gordon Harris, who wrote this. Okay, make sure I can hold it and you can see it good. Who has babies? All animals can have babies. The babies then grow up to become adults. Animal facts. Right here, animal facts. All animals have babies. All animals eat and breathe. All animals move and can sense the world around them. All animals grow. The circle of life. That's this part right here. You can see the circle of life is sometimes called a life cycle. And it's called a cycle or a circle because that's how it moves. It moves in a circle. So, like you can see, it starts with, a baby ape that has a baby. Then he grows and becomes an adult. And then he finds a mate and they have a family of their own. He gets older and the apes can live as long as 50 years. And of course it just starts back over. When they have a family, they have a little one. The baby will grow, become an adult, then he'll have a mate and make a family. And it just keeps going and going and going. That's a life cycle or the circle of life. So that's kind of why they've said that. Alright. Hatching. Most animals lay eggs. Baby animals grow inside the eggs. Crack. An ostrich chick begins to hatch. It takes a long time for the chick to push its way out of the egg. The chick's feathers start to dry out and become fluffy. Slowly, the chick stands up. It's ready to join its parents. A female ostrich lays its eggs on the ground. Inside an egg. A baby grows slowly inside an egg. It feeds on the yolk. When it is ready, it hatches. Hard shell and developing ostrich baby. I couldn't see that word. Developing ostrich baby. That's what's right there in that yolk. The baby's going to grow and start changing right there. How many? Egg-laying animals usually have more babies than animals that give birth to their young do. A whale gives birth to one calf at a time. Sheep usually give birth to 1 or 2 babies. Many ducks lay 5 eggs at once. They hatch into ducklings. 10. Geckos lay about 10 eggs, which take 6 to 8 weeks to hatch. Thousands. Salmon lay lots of eggs. Some will survive to hatch into fry. I didn't know a baby salmon was called a fry. And then you can see the arrows pointing. That's the baby lamb. There's the fluffy ducklings, the baby geckos, and the salmon fry and the salmon eggs. And over here it's showing you that that's where the calf's at. Right here. Growing up. Some baby animals don't look like their parents. They change a lot as they grow. A chick slowly loses its fluff and gets feathers like its mom. A cicada sheds its skin as it turns into an adult. After a month, a baby panda is black, white, and fluffy, or furry, like its mom. I didn't know that's what a baby panda would look like when it was born, just a little bitty old thing. See it a little closer maybe? Yeah. Almost looks like a hamster. And then it says, these bright red and yellow tree pythons turn green as they get older. So they'll start out yellow, and then they'll get reddish and then green. Changes. Some animals change completely as they grow. This is called metamorphosis. A female butterfly looks for a place to lay its eggs. From egg to an adult, and look, there's another life cycle, but this one's for the butterfly. So they're showing you that it starts with an egg, of course, then the egg hatches and it's a caterpillar. Then each caterpillar builds a case called a pupa. The adult forms inside of it. So after the caterpillar's kind of like an offspring, and then it makes the pupa, and the adult butterfly grows inside the pupa when it breaks open, and it'll just start all over again. It's going to lay an egg, there'll be a caterpillar, it'll go into a pupa and turn into an adult, come out, and it just goes around and around and around and around. Those are life cycles. Good. And on this one it does tell you that that's a, can't really see it on the camera, but that's a monarch butterfly. That's what that one says. That's my home. Some animals make homes for their babies. The home may be a nest, a burrow, or a pouch. Beavers use wood to build dams and rivers. Their watery homes are called lodges. This marsupial baby lives inside a pouch on its mother's tummy. Birds build homes called nests. They raise chicks inside the nests. Some animals live in large homes called mounds. This mound was made by termites. And over here it's telling you that the moles live in burrows and their family stays safe and warm under the ground. The burrow is like a tunnel under the ground. Feeding time. Most babies have to find their own food, and other animals feed their babies. So a gull hunts for food, it swallows the food, and then it brings it back up to feed to its chick. See, it's like, ugh, it's like throwing it up. Ugh. Aren't you glad you're not a gull? Over here it says, young frogs catch their own food. This one uses its very long tongue. Puppies drink milk from their mothers, and soon they will start to eat solid food. Caterpillars are like eating machines. This helps them grow quickly. So, some animals, their parents take care of them and feed them, and some can do it themselves, like the frog. Getting around. Animals have different ways of moving their babies from one place to another. Baby possums often travel on mom for food gathering trips. Then we have the mountain lion. It carries its cub gently in its jaws. It doesn't hurt the cub. Kind of looks like it's trying to eat it, doesn't it? But it doesn't hurt it. A male seahorse carries eggs in a pouch until they hatch, just like a kangaroo. And then minutes after being born, a zebra foal can walk all by itself. It doesn't need anything to carry it because it can walk all by itself. Lessons. Baby animals have to learn the skills they will need to survive as adults. Play fighting with their brothers and sisters helps prepare wolf pups for an adult life. This wolf pup's mom teaches it how to hunt, howl, fight, and stay clean. It takes 2 or 3 years for a wolf pup to become an adult. The mother wolf licks its newborn pups, and the pup will soon learn to clean itself. The mother wolf teaches the pups to howl. Wolves also learn to bark and whimper. The small pup runs with its mom. The mother helps it learn how to hunt in the wild. So some animals take care of their young and they have to teach them how to do everything. Some animals, they don't have to do that. The animals just know. Babysitters. Like humans, some animals may get others to help them look after their babies. A dolphin pod or group, one male or female acts as an aunt or uncle to each calf. So they help watch their babies. These animals also use babysitters. I'm going to try to hold it where you can see it. Male ostriches often take care of the eggs for up to 5 females. Meerkats take turns babysitting the youngsters. Crocodile hatchlings group together in crocodile nurseries. Elephant calves are cared for by the whole herd, so everybody takes care of the baby. And baby bat pups huddle together for warmth in bat nurseries. You can see there's just one big bat and all these babies. She's taking care, or he's taking care of all of them. So sometimes animals help each other and they babysit. Journeys. Some baby animals have to travel far away from the places they were born. Seals have their pups on land. The pups then travel out to the ocean. Baby turtle crawls down to the ocean after hatching in the sand. Some salmon are born in rivers and then they swim out to the ocean. And a wildebeest calf follows a mother for miles in search of grass. Staying alive. Parents must take special care of their babies in extreme places. Like polar bears. Polar bears live in the freezing cold. A mother polar bear gives birth to its cubs in a warm and a snowy den to protect them from the cold. Spider monkeys. Spider monkeys live high up in the trees. It carries its baby around for 2 years, and then the baby climbs on its own. So it carries it around so it's safe. A sand grouse, I guess that's the kind of bird it looks like. Water is hard to find in the desert. A sand grouse carries water to its chicks on its breast feathers. Oh, it's kind of hard to see, but yeah, there's a little bit of, well, there's no water on there. I thought maybe it'd show you the water, but it doesn't. But it carries it on its breast feathers, which is on its chest. And mountain goats. A mountain goat mother stays below its kid. This keeps the kid from falling off the mountain edges. Yeah, you can kind of see where if he falls, she would catch him. Baby names. A baby deer is called a fawn. Other animals have special baby names too. So I'll kind of hold this where I can see it better too. Lions have cubs. A pigeon has squabs. A baby pigeon is called a squab. I didn't know that. A turtle has a hatchling. A hedgehog has a hoglet. A baby hedgehog's a hoglet. A swan or cygnets, I guess is how that's said. It's kind of hard for me to see, and I can't even hold it where you can read it very good, but I think they're called cygnets, a baby swan. I didn't know that either. Oh, I knew this one. A kangaroo baby is called a joey. Fish apparently are called fry. The baby fish are always called fry. I didn't know that either. A baby rabbit is called a kitten, just like a baby cat. I didn't know that. And then in whales, the babies are called calves. Can you think of any other baby animal names? Sometimes they're called babies, but sometimes they have other names, like a dog. What do they call baby dogs? Yeah. What do they call baby horses? What about baby cows? Baby pigs? So yeah, some animals have special names for the babies. All right. And then that is the end of the story. So we learned about some animal babies. We learned about their names. We learned about what happens to them. I hope you enjoyed this book. And now we're about to look at some of the pages and find some of the text features that we've been talking about. So that's what our lesson's about to be. We're going to go do a live lesson real quick, and we're going to look for some of the text features in this book, okay? All right, I'll see you all in a little bit.